So, in the first week of May 1956, Cyril Stapleton from the Daily Express was at it again, telling everybody that Elvis couldn't sing, or he couldn't understand what Elvis was singing about. He interviewed the British band leader Ted Heath, who'd just been on tour of the States on his return back to the UK. And this is what Cyril had to say. I put this question to Ted. Your tour has been a great success. What's in it for the rest of us? He told me, any top-line British band would do well in America. Audiences were amazed the British could play jazz at all. They thought it was purely an American product. I also quizzed Ted about the rock and roll craze in America. I asked him, do you think it will catch on in Britain? He said, no. It's primarily music for coloured folk, played by coloured bands. It includes a great deal of jumping up and down and crazy antics, which I do not feel would be acceptable here. He added, I don't think it will find any place in my programmes. Sorry, I can't agree with you, Ted. Like it or not, it's coming in a big way. The people who are at the centre of the new musical cult are the Bill Haley Comets and a young man named Elvis Presley. The Haley Gang have had several big hits here already, Rock Around the Clock, See You Later, Alligator, etc. Mr. Presley, however, is just getting underway. His record of Heartbreak Hotel should be appearing in the bestsellers soon, and despite the fact you can't understand a word he's singing about, these rock and roll artists will be coming to rock Britain before the year's end. I asked Louis Armstrong, the grand old man of jazz, what he thought of rock and roll. It reminds me of some lively old hymn music we used to sing back home when I was a boy, he replied. Of course the tempo is up and there's a little change here and there, but it's all about the same. It's mostly played by crazy cats wearing crazier hats. They look like ice bags on their heads. Others have different ways of identifying themselves. They grow little goatees. But as for old Pop Armstrong, I'll go on playing my old tailgate kind of music as long as the swinging cats keep asking for it. So although Cyril couldn't understand a word Elvis was singing about, he did have to admit that rock and roll was coming to rock Britain before the year's end. So, in the second week of May 1956, Heartbreak Hotel did enter the charts at number 15, and a week later, on the 17th, it had risen a place up to 14. Cyril was quite correct. Elvis was in the charts.